Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a birthday card for you using the stamp set by Colorado Craft Company. This is the Summer Garden Clear stamp set, and it is also a design by Anita Duram. This was from their release back in April, I believe, but I picked up a bunch of them and I love them. So this stamp set is really big. It's great for backgrounds, and you can stamp it in the background and do some layers on top to get a glimpse of all of the cute characters from that release and the garden. For today's card, I'm actually going to be creating a square card and using all of the elements from this stamp set directly on the card base, and not just doing a slimline card or a standard size card. So as you can see, I'm inking it up with some Memento Tuxedo black ink using my stamping platform, and then I'm going to go ahead and color this in with Spectrum Noir markers. And I'm going to put on some music for you because there was a lot of coloring here, and I just thought it would be fun to switch it up and play some music while I'm coloring, and you can sit back and relax and see the image go from black and white to color. I used to go ahead and add in music on my coloring in my videos way back when, so I thought it would be fun to bring that back, and you can go ahead and watch it. I find coloring videos quite entertaining to watch sometimes, so if you like to watch coloring, definitely stick around and sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and enjoy the process. And all of the supplies that I'm using will be linked down below in the description box if you are ever curious and want to know more, get some more details, or get a close-up of the stamps. Sometimes I speed these videos up so that we're not sitting here all day long, because card making can take quite some time to get all those details in. So you can go check out the details down below. And now let's put on some music, watch the coloring, and then come back in a little bit to see the finishing touches of the card. So now the coloring is done. I hope you enjoyed the music and the coloring process, watching it go from black and white to color, and then adding in the details with the white Shakira pen. And then I'm just stamping some of these sentiments from the set with Memento Tuxedo Black ink on some vellum, and then I'm using some Ranger clear embossing powder over that just to make this stand out on the vellum, make sure there's no smudging, and give it that raised look and a little bit of shine. I wanted to go ahead and use vellum on this because there's so much detail in this background and I didn't want to lose the background, but I still wanted the sentiment to be on the front, so just fussy cutting out these sentiments. You could definitely just leave the cover the way it was, the front of the card the way it was, and do the stamping on the inside, or you could cover up part of the images, but I didn't want to go ahead and do that, so vellum gave me that subtle sentiment and it didn't take away from the images too much. So I stamped out happy birthday, or I think it says happy birthday, and then you're never too old to play in the dirt. So this stamp set is great for the garden lovers in your life. So I opted to just keep the vellum plain on the card, but as you can see, I was playing around with the idea of maybe popping it on black to make it stand out a little bit, but I went for the subtle effect and just placing it directly on the card here. So you don't see it very much, but that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted you to focus on the images and the coloring and all of that, and then as you look closer you see the sentiments. So on the inside I am going to be stamping out the Let Us Seize the Day. So it says happy or happy birthday on the front, and then you're never too old to play in the dirt, but happy birthday, let us seize the day on your birthday. Then I went ahead and stamped a few of the lettuces. I colored those in off camera, and then to finish off the card I'm just adding some purple pops of color to go with the purple on the scarf of the bunny at the top there, and I will flick them to make them flat. And I also do want to mention that off camera I did go ahead and outline all of the images in this stamp set so that they stood out a little bit. I find that when I color with Spectrum Noir markers or any kind of markers, any kind of medium, sometimes the lines are lost, and by outlining them with a gel pen or a pen that is specifically for that, like a fine liner pen that will not smudge, it just really brings your projects and your stamped images back to life and enhances that color. So I did go ahead and do that off camera if you were wondering, and if you did notice that it is a little bit more vibrant. That is a tip that I like to do on top of adding in the white highlights here and there. So I'm just flicking those dots, and now here is the finished card, and I will show you it. So it is super shiny, super fun with the pops of color. I had not even colored the inside yet, but I love the vellum and the subtle sentiment. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I have more cards coming your way. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.